Well, Super Bowl's over. Super Bowl weekend is over, and there was a new trailer for the new Thunderbolts movie. That and much more in this episode of Edge Rated. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Edge Rated. Let me fix my camera real quickly. There we go. Um, and yeah, welcome back. How was your guys' weekend? Did you guys see the Super Bowl? I'm not gonna get into that. That was butt whooping. If you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. Let's get into the highlight in my case in regards to what we saw during the Super Bowl, which was a brand new trailer to the movie Thunderbolts. If you guys don't know which one that is, let me show you guys real quickly what I am talking about here. Thunderbolts, it's a new Marvel movie. The trailer was pretty cool, let me tell you that. If you guys are not familiar with this movie, if you guys know movies like the Guardians of the Galaxy type or more on the DCU, we're talking about um, the Suicide Squad. This is kind of what that movie is about. And I'll be honest with you, with the latest movies that are coming out right now from Marvel, I think this is the one I'm more excited about. The next one would be Fantastic Four, which I talked about in my one of my previous videos. But this movie, on the other hand, the uh, Thunderbolts uh, came out with a new trailer. According to Dark Horizons, if you're seeing here, let me share my screen with you. Dark Horizons reports Marvel Studio has premiered the new trailer for their Thunderbolts film. The 2.5-minute trailer premiering alongside a shortened version airing during the Super Bowl broadcast. Shot in Atlanta, Utah, New York, the film sees the team up of some of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's anti heroes and villains as they go on missions for the government. Effectively, Marvel Suicide Squad. The team includes Stan's Winter Soldier. This is Sebastian Stan. Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova. David Harbour as Red Guardian. Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent. Hannah John Kamen as Ghost. And Olga Kurilenko as Taskmaster. Also on board are Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, Geraldine Viswanathan as Valentina's assistant, Lawrence Fishburne as Bill Foster, Rachel Weisz. So, pretty much, guys, this movie looks to be awesome. I honestly think it's going to be one of the best, if not, it's going to take a good spot among all the Marvel movies that are coming out this year. Obviously, in a few days, we're going to have Captain America, which is something that I am going to go watch personally. But I think Captain America is more of Marvel trying to get back into the game with all their epic movies. Um, this one, on the other hand, I think this is the one that's really going to hit it on the mark. This is the one, in my opinion, that Marvel is really banking on showing, hey, we're back. Because for the longest time, Marvel or the MCU universe hasn't really been hitting with their movies. They've been kind of lackluster. They've not really been what the movie audience, or at least Marvel fans, have been expecting. And this goes back to, for example, the Marvels, even Thor, Love, and Thunder received very, very bad reviews. It was a very weak story. So, this one, on the other hand, I think they're trying to go back to what they used to do, how they were at their peak, when the Avengers movies were coming out, when, you had Infinity War and you had Endgame coming out. That is what they're trying to do, and I think they're going to do a good job about it. Just to give you a little sneak peek on what it looks like, here, let me play it for you real quickly. Let me see. This is just a sneak peek of what they look like. Who who's going to be coming out. I think it's going to be really fun, guys. And I think this is definitely a movie that's going to show that, hey, you know what? We are doing a good job. Marvel's back, hopefully, and that'll follow up with Fantastic Four. But with that said, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a movie that you guys are going to watch? Does it look like it's exciting for you to watch? I am definitely excited to watch it, and I'm definitely going to check it out when the time comes. The next news that I want to share with you guys comes from Screen Rat. Let me show you guys. Um, I'm sure, or maybe you have heard that HBO is coming out with a new Harry Potter series. That series is going to be a more fully broken down version of what the movies did. So it's going to be based more on what the actual books um, say and tell the story of Harry Potter. I'm not sure if you guys are fans of that series. I personally liked the movies. I loved the books. They are great books to read. There are rumors of who is going to play the different roles or different characters. So let's read on this. It says every actor rumor for Harry Potter TV remakes cast. HBO Harry Potter's TV show has started casting and rumors are flying with some excitingly big names in the mix. Since its announcement, the TV show has raised various questions. For instance, fans question why the TV show was being made since Harry Potter movies are not that old and are critically acclaimed. While the crew of the show has claimed that the show will be even more faithful to the books than the movies, it is only with recent casting news that the show's unique value started to really make itself apparent. Well, moving on. So, first things first, the rumor of who's going to play the bad guy, Voldemort, which is the big bad of the whole series, is Cillian Murphy. Now, if you guys are not familiarized who Cillian Murphy is, he came out in most recently Oppenheimer, which was a huge hit, which is huge success. I believe he won a Academy Award for that. TV series such as Peaky Blinders is another one that he is well known for. He's had a lot of multiple small parts throughout Christopher Nolan's Batman. I believe he played Scarecrow in the Batman, the Dark Knight series. Um, but he is rumored to be in talks to actually play the bad guy, Voldemort. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think he's a good role? He's a good choice to play this villain? I think he would probably do a very good job. I would be very excited to see that. Uh, Moving along, we have Rachel Weisz possibly playing Minerva McGonagall. Now we're not entirely sure about this because I did hear that there was another actress. The name escapes me right now, who is going to play. But what do you guys think? You think she would be a good fit for the role of Minerva McGonagall, Professor McGonagall? I personally think she would probably. Maybe she's too young. I'm not entirely sure how old Rachel Weisz is, but I can see it. I can definitely see that. You tell me, guys. What do you guys think? You think these characters or these actors are a good fit for some of these roles? Obviously, these are just rumors. We're not entirely sure who's going to play. I honestly think that Cillian Murphy would do a really good job in playing the bad guy. Um, I also heard that Mark Strong is rumored to play Dumbledore. Let me show you here who Mark Strong is, just so you guys have an idea who I'm talking about. This is Mark Strong. He is rumored to also be in talks to play Dumbledore alongside Mark Rylance. So these are the two actors that right now are being rumored to play these characters. But again, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a good idea? Do you think that this is something that excites you? Let me know, and we can talk about it. Leave it in the comments below if that's something that you are definitely looking forward to seeing. If not, then we can move along and we can talk about something else. Um, let's move along to how the box office did this weekend. Usually on Mondays, Tuesdays, I like to talk of how the previous weekend, how movies did, as far as numbers, what was the top movie. If you saw my last video, I talked about the movies that were going to be released. In this case, we talked about Hard Eyes, we talked about Love Hurts, but um, the movie that was on top for a second week in a row, let me show you. We have Dogman. Dogman came in again as number one for this weekend. We are showing that by Sunday, it made $3.2 million, making it a total of 13.8 million. And let me tell you guys, I went to see this movie personally. Let me tell you guys, I personally went to see this movie with my kids, and it was a great movie. It was. Um, but I'll be honest with you guys, I fell asleep. I think halfway through the movie, it wasn't capturing me. I was just trying so hard to just stay awake. Maybe I was just tired. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know. But at the end, I fell asleep halfway through it. My kids, on the other hand, loved it. And I think that's really the purpose. This movie is strictly for children. It's a family movie. It's fun. It's really the book come to life. Um, Something really cool that I liked about it is that prior to the movie, they promoted their DreamWorks promoted their new movie that's going to come out, which is Bad Guys Part Two, and they actually showed a small clip prior to the movie starting, and I thought that was pretty neat. What how they did that, the fact that they kind of gave you a sneak peek of what's coming for DreamWorks Animation with their new movie, Bad Guys Two. Uh, but again, I fell asleep. I couldn't keep my eyes open, but the kids loved it. It was fun. They enjoyed it. Bucket of popcorn. They were just laughing. They were having the time of their life. So, for what it's worth, the kids loved it. But with that said, guys, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys having me one more day. If you have any comments, any suggestions, definitely let me know. Leave your comments below. Hit that like button, hit that bell so you can be notified for my next video. And I'll see you guys on the next one.